What up? The word of the day is coming out of Exodus chapter 7, verses 10 through 12. And I'm going to focus on 12 as well. So it says, And Moses and Aaron went unto Pharaoh, and they did so as the Lord had commanded. And Aaron cast down his rod before Pharaoh and before his servants, and it became a serpent. Then Pharaoh also called the wise men and the sorcerers, now the magicians of Egypt. They also did in like manner with their enchantments. For they cast down every man his rod, and they became serpents. But Aaron's rod swallowed up their rods. Again, verse 12. For they cast down every man his rod, and they became serpents. But Aaron's rod swallowed up their rods. The word of the day, the thought of the day, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Stay with me. So in this story, this is when Moses was being used, right, to deliver the people of Egypt, God's people, from bondage. So this is his encounter with Pharaoh, and God was going to use him to show different miracles in front of Pharaoh. So this was one of the miracles, right? So Aaron dropped down his rod and turned into a serpent. Pharaoh said, man, what is that? That does nothing to me. I got people that can do the same thing. Watch. So he called his magicians, what he think was wise men and sorcerers and all that, and they dropped their rods and did the same thing. And it looks good. Everybody marveled like, oh, man, you ain't did nothing. But then that but came into play, where God separated himself from those things that tried to be like him. And the rod of Aaron, which God was behind, which God moved, swallow up those others. So what did that tell us? That the wisdom of God will swallow up the wisdom of the world. The power of God will overpower those things, that anything that tries to duplicate the Lord can't stand before God. That God is over all of that nonsense. It reminds me of 1 John chapter 4, verse 4, when it says, greater is he that is in you than he is in the world. What does it tell us? That none of that stuff can mess with God. Thy word is true. Those lies will not last, but God's word is everlasting. So I say, it doesn't matter. Say this with me. It doesn't matter. What about my past? It doesn't matter. What about what they said? It doesn't matter. What about that hurt? It doesn't matter. What about this struggle? It doesn't matter. What about, it doesn't matter. Whatever is not of God can't stand before God as long as you are in line with God. Come on now. It doesn't matter. Those things tried to duplicate. They tried to shoot down and got swallowed up. God will swallow up those lies for you. God will swallow up that hate for you. God will swallow up anything that is not of him, that's going to try to get away from his will being done in your life. You just got to line up with him. And remember, his wisdom will swallow up the wisdom of the world. His truth will swallow up the lies of the world. His power will swallow up what the world calls strength. It doesn't matter. God showed us that those things can't stand before him. So let's stand on that. Let's stand on that. Drop that rod and watch God do a thing. And watch when they try to duplicate or say this and say that. Watch God swallow up all of that for you. For you. It doesn't matter. Greater is he that is in you than he that is in the world. God destroys that nonsense. It doesn't matter. Come on now. Come on now. It don't matter. God will swallow it up for you. That's love. God bless.